Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther Franchuk and I'm a professional artist, abstract painter, and this video is one of my studio updates vlog, and this vlog is actually a release vlog of my new abstract series, and it's gonna contain 4 different paintings. One is behind me, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the inspiration behind them and their stories. But before we dive into it, make sure to subscribe and hit notification bell so you'll not miss any of the new videos. And as we're filming this, this little pup of ours, it just couldn't handle any cozy places being without her. So as we were putting this set up to make product shots, she has to be there. So if you see her here and there, like behind me, or yeah, just know it's how it goes these days, filming wise with her. But we love having her, and it's just really sweet. Yeah, there might be a nose coming up. Might be a nose coming up from my dress. Anyway, so this piece that is just behind me, I just really love how painting look when you put them on the wall, when they're finished and signed and framed. And this piece called Dreaming of Eden. So it's really about this just hope and dream of what could be. All of our deepest dreams and desires, and like finally being fulfilled, and just expectancy of good things ahead, expectancy of the peace and comfort. It just like so much goes into it. Like I wrote a poem about this piece, so if you want to know more of like what it meant for me and just the inspiration of it, like I would recommend you to read the poem, because it goes hand in hand with this painting. And I really wanted to make something similar to North Wind, because it just really spoke to me deeply. It was my breakthrough piece back then, and probably the most impactful painting that I made so far. So making this one felt like revisiting an old friend, but also just really giving a new vision, having a new vision and pushing forward, and just creating something similar yet different with a new inspiration and new dreams. So this piece has some similar elements. Really love this lilac purple color palette. I feel like purple is intensifying those like feelings of mystery and dreaming, and it just creates this really royal yet intimate space in the room. So I just love having it here, but excited for the person who will get it, because art truly transforms spaces, and I cannot wait to see where this piece will go. And this painting called Conversation, so it's another part of this launch, and I just really like going with a similar color palette, really pastel, really like dreamy, a lot of purple, but also with like green and gold touches. And I call it Conversation because it just was like the first association, and as I was thinking about it, I was thinking that I just really wanted to bring this feeling of just being seen and known and heard, like when you have like someone close by, like a close friend that just leans to you to really listen, not to judge, not to give you advice necessarily, but like a really true friend that like hears you, sees you. And like this conversation, the talks that we are having, like the deep, profound talks with a friend, is what inspired this piece in a lot of ways. But also just like our own conversation, like with ourselves, just when we talk to God, when we just go on the silent walks and we really need answers, and they come in the most beautiful way, is what it makes me feel about. But I would like also, like always, hear you guys' thoughts on what certain pieces make you feel and how they speak to you. And this painting called Praise and Quiet, I have been talking like forever in previous videos about the process and inspiration and how it all came together, but as I was naming it, it was also like continuation of this theme of just silent moments of just expecting things and just small steps, but also just growth and beauty being formed in the silent places, in the places that are unseen, but that bring the most growth and progress over time. And it's also like both of them, like all of them, have poems and just like a lot of really thoughtful words. I feel like in the words, as I describe in it, like in poems and poetry, it's just so much easier to translate. Like poems just go hand in hand with the paintings, and it's another creative asset that helps me to communicate what I process, what they make me feel. But I really love this rejoicing and lots of different like flowers and cities and birds, like everything popping. It's like an explosions of different memories and dreams, but it's in the quiet. It's really still like it's joyful, but it's really subtle, also pastel color palette. So I just feel like it's a perfect combination, a mix of feeling and emotion that this piece can provoke, and it could go also in multiple spaces. Yeah, really excited about that one. And the last piece of the series called Secret Places, and it's kind of having this like winter January vibe when like everything is in the snow, and there's like, and you walk in the forest in the morning or like in the park, taking a silent walk, and just also listening to your thoughts, listening to nature, just like really being like reflective and open. And when you're just like taking a walk to clear your mind and you need to find answers. And so it's like it's a really similar theme with this piece also, but it's a completely different color palette. It's a bit more intense. It's on the blue side, but I really love how it turned out. I feel like all of them are connected with this idea in a series of just quiet, dreaming, expectations, like memories of what have been and expectations of what's ahead. So it's really beautiful, really personal series, and just like a really special release. So I hope you enjoy seeing these paintings and hearing a little bit about their stories. If you're interested in a particular piece, please make sure to read the poems that go alongside them to get more inspiration. And make sure to click the link in the video description to see more detailed shots of them. And thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you next week.